It took me a minute, you guys. Finally. Ugh. So sorry for the delay. Um, it's so much fun to be, you know, working with technology. All right, let me see if it's showing up here. If you're getting sound too. So happy to see you. It is Wednesday. I decided to do just another reading. Ooh, did it look a little weird? Let me see here. Um, I guess it's okay. Let me see. I guess it's okay. All right, so the noise works too. We have noise. Okay, so just pretend you're at another reading like always. Except this one's live. Isn't that cool? Yeah, it's cool. Okay. Hi, Jenica. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to do the clarity spread today. This is going to be talking about the videos from Sunday, what you saw on Tuesday. I know yesterday you got the month of August. This is for this week. This is not for August. All right, let me get, I was so concentrated on that I just got all techie and, well, the rest kind of went out my brain. Okay, so today's live, it's going to be don't cling to the script, okay? You're allowed to improvise. We're going to look towards like enjoying the middle as a place of surprises so that you can enjoy yourself. And not only that, also to break one small unwritten rule you've been subjecting yourself to. Okay. And know also that you're seeing things from a higher perspective. Like it's not like a novice thing. It's it's not like you just didn't. This isn't your first rodeo in whatever you're trying to bring into your life, right? When I pulled cards for this reading, these two came out: the unexpected visitors and the flying. The flying is flying above the maze, right here. So that's what I mean about that, right? You're flying above. You've got a big picture view of things. It's not like you're going in with your eyes closed. Not only that, you have unexpected visitors. That's that card of like, expect the unexpected and don't make it into something that's just terrible. That's going to trip you up, right? Okay. So, let's see here. Just doing stuff here. Okay. We're going to put these aside. I'm going to do the clarity spread. I haven't done this one in a while, but I figured why not? We're always concentrating on the beginning and the end of things. That's the thing, right? It's always the excitement of the beginning and the excitement of the conclusion or the end of it. And I don't know. I think I think we have to start practicing enjoying everything in between. You got the Eight of Pentacles to start with. I really like that one. We're going to push it over here somewhere. I'm looking at my screen to see just how far I can go. All right. Eight of Pentacles. That's good work. That's quality work. I'm going to tell you why this card's important right away. Is that it's not just hard work. It's not just quality work. Quality work is also something that you love doing, right? It's you're doing something, it's precision, it's craftsmanship, but it's also about dedication and attention to detail. Okay. Focusing on, satisfying work. That's the other part of this card that doesn't often get talked about. When you're doing something that satisfies you, have you ever noticed you'll start doing something and time goes away from you? Like right now, I'm writing. I love writing. And as I'm writing, time goes by. It's like suddenly it's 8 o'clock, suddenly it's 2 a.m. It's like, oh my God, where did the time go? This is what I mean. When you put your heart and soul, your happiness in something, you're on the right path. You know that you're spending your time doing something that you really want. Now, I know some of it isn't all fun and games. Sometimes you have to put in some hard work to get in it. But um, like I said, you can always switch things up for that judgment card. Yeah, that's the second thing that I was thinking about is that the judgment card is about looking at stuff like reviewing, right? What what fits, what doesn't fit, what do I like, what I don't like. They talk a lot of the time about getting somebody else to do the stuff you don't want them to do. Now I know we all can't do that, right? But you can rearrange your life to do certain things that you want to do, and other people can do other things, right? In my house, there's a list of chores. There's a lot we ignore, but there's some I don't mind doing that, and like I don't mind cleaning bathrooms, so I'll do the bathroom, right? Others don't mind doing laundry or the cooking. They do that. Okay. My other son does dishes. He doesn't mind. He does it. It's like I'm fine. I can do dishes, right? So it's all kind of it's chores, but if you don't mind doing it, you're actually going to get more quality than just the same old crap that you usually do, right? Like all I'm saying is that when you put effort into something that you really like or that you don't mind doing, first of all, it doesn't feel like a drudge. It doesn't feel like you're dragging your feet all the time, right? And while we can't get rid of every single thing that makes us feel that way, we can actually streamline our lives to make it a lot easier if we try. Okay? I hated folding laundry, so what I do, I got rid of my dryer and now I hang all my clothes on hangers. Seriously, I do this. I hang all my clothes on hangers and then I put them away in the closet when they're dry. I have a hanging space where they dry and then I put them away. I don't fold clothes. I haven't folded clothes in I probably 10 years now. Yeah. I don't like doing it. I streamlined it, okay? You can do it for yourself. You can have somebody else help you. Right. It's all about perspective, okay? So the middle part, if there's stuff that's just a little too heavy for you, see if you can have somebody help you, think about it in a different way, or just streamline it in a different way, like a whole new way, like I did with my laundry, right? If you don't like it, find another way. Look into another barrel of how to do things. Absolutely. Yeah, perspective. It's all about taking a minute and seeing how can I reclaim my time? Not only that, how can I make my time feel better? How can I make my time feel better for me? Instead of being harassed in my life by my time or my chores or my path, why not just try to get something that is satisfying, right? Two. Yeah, stop juggling. That's the other part. There's the Two of Pentacles. Um, what does that mean? Stop juggling. It's pick one thing and start doing it. Like just pick one thing to change and start doing it today, right? Change one unwritten rule. Everybody say to me, you need to have a dryer. Everybody has a dryer. What are you doing? Where the heck do you put your underwear? I hang them up too. They sell hangers with little clippy things. It's not that hard, right? I have a basket that I put my underwear in. I don't need to fold them. They go under my clothes. Nobody sees them, and the people who see them don't care. Okay? So, this is what I'm talking about here. I don't have to live my rules. The unwritten rule was you need a dryer, you need to put your clothes in a dryer. You can't do it the other way. It's and nobody says you can't, but I don't. I don't. And I've been called a genius because of my little technique in my lifetime. Yes, I have. Not only that, I save on utility bills. Okay, so there's to me it's all plus plus plus. Save time, save money, save headache. Absolutely. The only thing I had to come up with was the space to let them dry, and that's in the laundry room with where the washer is. So who cares, right? So that's it. That's exactly it. Unwritten rule. I broke that rule. I broke a lot of rules. I broke a lot of rules that people were saying, even back in the day, you need a landline. I broke that rule. I just have a cell phone. Now everybody's just got a cell phone. Okay? It's those unwritten societal rules that I'm talking about. When you don't live by certain rules, you start making up your own. The ones that fit you. The ones that give you your time back, the ones that give you back your space, your time, your happiness, right? It's when you're forced to do the same thing that everybody else does, and it's not necessarily something you want to do. Screw that. Nobody wants that. Yeah? Yeah. So forget the script. Improvise. All right. This is at the middle of you. Let's see, what is this? The Three of Pentacles. Yeah. This is also talking about that same thing that I was saying. Get somebody to help you. That's partnerships. That's like other people, right? You don't like doing something, have somebody else help you, right? Have somebody else have a plan of action that's going to help you. For me, my plan was do it a different way. That was my partner. My partner is my hanging closet in my laundry room and the hangers in it. That was my partner, right? For some of you, if it's like, well, I need, it's like that thing. You need one night off with your husband. You want to reclaim some of that time. You want somebody to keep your kids. You trade off with a couple, right? There you go. So then you have the strength card. Yeah, it's gonna take some maneuvering. The strength card here, I feel in the middle, it's the willpower or the strength inside to actually take those first steps into changing what needs to be changed to make your life in the middle more the way you want it. You have the Two of Cups here, same thing, harmonizing, right? There's going to need some harmonizing. So you need partnerships, you need the courage to move forward, and the ability to want to change things in a way where they're going to harmonize for you. It's all about getting that wheel to spin in the direction you want it, so that every step you take, every minute you spend in your life starts feeling like a minute worth living. You know, you have less of those times where you go, oh, this again. Oh, this, because we have a lot of those. That's the thing. We have a lot of that. We have many more than we need to. And a lot of it is because we are living by certain society rules, right? Everybody goes grocery shopping once a week. Who says? If you want to go once a month, you want to go once every 6 months and get a big honking freezer and put all your stuff in it, right? Don't live by standards. Look outside the box. If something is draining your energy, where you're going, I am so sick of doing this. I'm sick. If there is another way, and there possibly is, then go look for it. Make your middle journey, your everyday life between your goals, getting to your goals, and the stuff you do in between getting to your goals more interesting. Improvise. Figure it out. You will start doing it on everything. You will start doing it in your life. The reason I'm talking about your everyday life is because when you start doing with your goals, you're going to be already a practice veteran of this system. You're suddenly going to go, I want to get to this and this, but now I'm trudging here. What the heck's going on? Wait a minute. Is there a different way? Is there a way I can do this differently? Yes. I'm the kind of person who's very goal oriented. I will start a book and think to myself, I will be at chapter 40, right? I'll be going, I'm at chapter 1, but I need to get to chapter 40 to end it. And I can suck the happiness out of the writing goal just by telling myself, well, I have to write all of this. And the whole point is I'm missing every minute that I want to write. The joy I feel, the exhilaration, the anticipation, the sexy parts. Who doesn't want to write the sexy parts, right? I do. I love it. But I can literally take all the fun out of it by just giving myself a goal that I have to get over here. So what do? I have to change my perspective. And I do, and I have. So it makes this book very different than any other one that I've written because I feel good about it. Because now I'm enjoying it. I know the end goal's coming. Heck, I'm at chapter 25. The end goal's like probably halfway. I'm halfway there. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff but I'm to do after that, but I'm not thinking of that. I'm thinking about right now. Every moment I go, ooh, this is a yummy part. I'm going to write this part and I'm going to enjoy the hell out of it. I changed the way I saw things. It was just a shift of perspective, but it's because of all the other stuff I've done in my life where I didn't feel happy and I thought, I've got to switch things up here. It can't stay this way. All right, so let's see what Spirit has for you. What is this? It's the Six of Pentacles. That's right. It's balance. It's balance. Yeah. So, Spirit says what? Do a little give, do a little give, do a little take. A little give and take. And the Page of Pentacles. I love this, okay? Because if you're looking for like money situation, Pentacles, 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 Pentacles. She's even wearing a lion coin. So take that as that, right? If you're doing endeavors, this looks good. If it's for everything else, it looks good too. But, you know, Page of Pentacles, it's about learning. Learning new skills. In this case, learn a new mindset. Learn a new way of thinking about things, right? I remember I wanted to change my cell phone plan and I wanted to pay a lot less, but we live in like really rural area. And somebody told me, I said, does this company offer cell phone? Because they had really cheap prices here. And they said, no, no, they're really bad. I said, really? When did you check? Oh, 6 months ago. Well, a lot can happen in 6 months. You know what? I tried them. They weren't great, but they weren't that bad. And I saved a lot of money for 6 months until I found something better. But I didn't take their word for it. Society will tell you, no, we wrote that off, right? Life and the world changes. And it's not that you want to say, I don't believe anybody, but don't stop there. I mean, just try something else. Look, okay? A little give, a little take. Sometimes you'll stumble, sometimes it won't work, sometimes you'll go, there's got to be a better way. Maybe there's not. But if you haven't looked for it, how do you ever even know? How do you even know if you haven't looked? Spirit is saying, play with it a little bit. Find your personal balance in a situation. Learn something new. Something new about you, something new about anything you're trying to work on. Not only that, it's going to inspire you to try new things, right? You're going to be inspired while you're annoyed by certain things, let's say in your goal setting. You're going to be focusing on something new about it that's going to actually kind of thrill you, right? It's like, hey, I'm looking into something new. And if you actually accomplish it, let's say 4 out of 5 things work out and you're able to change it, don't you think that's like a success? Absolutely. It's a successful thing. You're going, holy crap, just by giving it a shot, I changed it, and now it's changing my life. It's giving me back my time. It's making me work on my goals, whatever that is. The Eight of Cups. The biggest lesson in this, Pisces, is learning to walk away. It's learning to walk away when you need to. Because if you don't learn to walk away when you need to, that's when you're going to hit a snag somewhere, unfortunately. Um, we have such a hard time going away from things that we don't want. And I don't know why. I really don't know why. Because if it's not resonating inside of us and it's making us feel like crap, why the heck do we always stay? I remember being this way most of my life. And I really do think it's because everybody kept saying the same thing. That's just the way things are, right? I remember talking to a higher up business guy who was like technically not my boss, but higher up, right? And one day telling me something like, I said, so how's life with you? And he said something like, it is what it is. And he said, he says, it's not great, but he says, it's like this everywhere. And I thought, why does it have to be? Right? If you need to walk away from certain things to make them feel better or make it better, that's how we change the life. Do we let 30 people stay miserable? Or does suddenly one of us start breaking away, then another one start breaking away, and then the world around us changes? If you don't ever do that, it's never going to change because we're letting society or societal things keep us in that same little lock cage of crap. Nobody needs that. And then it makes it impossible when we finally try to do something because we're stuck in those same things, right? From your point A to your point B, we're stuck in that same loop of it's going to be hard to get there. Oh, I'm excited, but it's going to be so hard to get there. It doesn't need to. Change the way you're thinking. Just just change it for a second. Give it a beat, you know? All right, so I'm going to pull some oracle cards. All right, let me see the messages here. I come live to talk to you guys and then I don't talk, but it's because my phone is in a different orientation. Okay, so it's Jen. Jen, as a mom of young kids, so feel this trying to remind myself to soak in each moment in the messy middle. Absolutely. How can I make my life feel better? Perfect question, as I'm now a stay-at-home homeschool mom. Lots of time to fill. Yeah, I don't think that's right, but I don't think you have a lot of time to fill. Yeah. But you know what? You can take care of yourself in between. Like I said, who says that it's got to be all the way it seems, like the way that we put it in our brains, right? We can change the timelines, the time schedules, the things that we do. We can shake things up, okay? That's what I mean. Just because everybody does it that same way doesn't mean that we have to do it all that way too, right? Oh, look, I love this. Look at this. Seek. Seek. That's exactly the card that needs to come out. Go look for things. Go find things. Seek different answers. Go look for different ways of thinking about things. Absolutely. When you do it, when you finally go get guidance, help, and miracle, yeah, you're going to feel a miracle, all right. You're going to feel a miracle. Let's see if these were. Look at this. Terrific destiny. Or destiny terrific. That's a different way of looking at it. See? My destiny's terrific. Or I have a terrific destiny. Doesn't really matter. I think they mean the same thing. But it's amazing, right? Look at these hummingbirds. I love that. So it's written fantastic result, greatness, great moments, responsibility, road shackles. Road shackles? Exactly. Your destiny can be terrific. It doesn't have to be shackled. It doesn't have to be stuck. You can just go forward, right? I'm going to start, as I said, I'm going to start doing, hi, Sandra. Did I miss you? I'm sorry. Okay. Still the same old jobs like laundry and dishes and everything, but I wasn't as free before with my time. Maybe that's what I meant. I don't know. I remember being a staying at home mom, Jen, and I didn't feel like I had a whole bunch of time. But I don't think I'd ever want to go back there again. Don't care how many people say, don't you want more kids? Heck no. I leave that to other people. I like having my time. Yeah, I do. I love my boys, but I loved having my time. Yeah. So this has been the reading. I wanted to say, I know I just kind of went off because I read the screen, but I wanted to say that I will be try to come every Wednesday and just do an extra video for the Pisces channel. On Thursday, I will be doing a video on the Life Path channel if you want to come and meet me there. For now, I think I'm going to be picking the Life Path number. The highest number that was last night was 9, but if you want to learn about Life Path 9, it's going to be like a 20-minute video there too. If anybody has questions about Life Path 9, just come on in. Yeah, that's it. Thank you so much. Don't forget, I'm doing another live on Saturday. That's not about readings. It's about topics, but not necessarily the readings for the week. These are going to be looking at the energy of the current week every Wednesday. I'm going to give it my best shot, you guys. So thanks for coming in. Um, Please don't forget to check out my other channels. I have now Veil Speak, which is me and David doing podcasts. The first one is dropping Friday. I'm also have the Life Path channel, of course, and I have the Soul Awareness channel where it's all about me and my personal spiritual life and everything that involves. It's there's a lot about me. So if you want to know about Jane, you go there. Thank you so much. I will see you. Well, you will have another video dropping tomorrow. Take good care of yourself, guys. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Bye, guys.